Hey, it's me, Bubbles, and we've all been young and stupid, right? We've all been in our teens thinking that we fell in love with this wonderful guy or girl, and it turns out that they weren't who they were. Whether we fell in love with them online, through some sort of game or whatever, they lied about who they were. And when my mom passed away when I was 13, I had a very hard time connecting with people in real life. So my way to get through that was connecting with them through the internet, be it video games or what have you. So that's what I did. I played video games as my way of getting away from the real world and getting into the fake world. Well, there has been multiple circumstances too. There has been only two really boyfriend catfishes, as far as I know of. And one of them happened when I was like 15. I believe it was 15. I couldn't have been much older than 15 for the first one. There's two. When I was 15, I was introduced to this app called IMVU. It still exists. Actually, I do believe that my account's still active, and if I remember the password and username, I will actually upload the pictures of me and this man, because I vaguely remember that I did photo shoots with every single guy that I dated. But if I can't, I'm sorry, but if I can, I will have those on my, I guess, what is it called? As the first name you guys see when the video pops up in your recommendations. But yeah, I believe his name was Chris. His name was Chris. I don't know if that was his real name. And he pretended to be 20. I didn't know if he was actually 20 or if he was just 20 in game. But I met him through one of the chats through IMVU, I believe Instant. They had like a chat now thing or whatever. I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I played that game. I do not remember though. But him and I talked and we clicked immediately. And I think like a week later he asked me out. And I said yes. Remember, he claimed to be 20. I told him point blank I was 15. He told me that was no problem. Because in the state he was from, 15 was the legal age of consent. I live in Idaho. The youngest age of consent, I believe, is 16. With parents' consent, of course. But, yeah. That was fun and interesting. And anyways, him and I went on dates and stuff. They have little, like, chat areas where you can go on dates with these people or robots or whatever they are. But him and I went on a few dates and stuff. We really got together. We took a whole bunch of pictures and stuff together in game. It was really great. And then he wanted to see what my face looks like. So I was smart and didn't give him my phone number. I told him no, because I'm smarter than that to trust a stranger with a phone. So instead, on my Kindle, I downloaded one of those fake phone number apps and gave him that, so that way him and I could talk and message each other through that. But things went okay for a couple of months, and then he had a really strange. He kept talking about how he had stomach cramps, and that he was having pains. You know, period pains that a woman has. And so I didn't talk to him for a while because I was like, oh, maybe he's in the hospital, maybe he's dying or whatever. But Him and I didn't talk for like 2 months. We were dating for like 5 months in all, I believe. If you want to count the 2 months that we didn't talk. We dated, because I don't know if it's considered dating if you don't know what the person looks like or know what their real name is and or know what their real age is and or know anything actually about them except for the fact that they're a person. They could have been a zombie or a robot for all I know either. But we're just gonna assume. But stuff, well, ooh, say hi to the crack. Hi. Okay. Can you stay up here for a minute for me? What did I play with? But yeah. It was weird. We didn't talk for a couple months, and then I said hi to him. Oh, she jumped up on my thing without needing to get up through here. Good job. Sorry, that was very aggressive, wasn't it? Ah. She's just staring at my PlayStation now. No, she's sitting on my PlayStation. Oh, I'm gonna like that. You wanna know, babies? Okay. Oh. Sorry. She chooses the worst time ever to want attention. I'm just saying. I'd want attention all the time too. But I texted him after not talking to him for a couple of months, and he said, "Hey, just so you know, I wanted to let you know, straight up, I am not Chris." I said, "Okay, are you Chris's sister?" And he said, "No, Chris was a made-up person." Oh, Chris is a made-up person? Is your real name like George or something? No, it's not. Oh, honey, are you okay? It was weird. Lied about who he was. Turned out he wasn't 20. He was actually 13, 2 years younger than me. And, he lied about the state he was from. He lied about his name. Well, I lied about what state I was living in too, because I wasn't gonna tell a stranger what state I lived in. But, you went out. I'm sorry. You went out. Who is that? Somebody. Okay. So there was a knock on the front door, and I wanted to make sure everything was okay. But I'm not gonna tell you guys what his real name was. But yeah, he told me point blank, and I asked him why he had the period cramps or whatever. Then he said, "Oh, he's lactose intolerant and ate too much ice cream." And I said, "Is that true?" He said, "No." I'm a woman who just started her period recently. This was a 13-year-old girl, recently started her period. I said, so why'd you fake being a person? And she said point blank, I thought it would be funny. Thought it would be funny to get you to fall in love with me. And fake being the person that I was. So that's my first experience with being catfished. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. There's a second one. Things come in threes, so there might be three. No, it was only two. But the second one is a doozy. The second one was a guy. I was 17. I believe I was 17. I could have been 16. But I think the oldest I was 17. I could have been 16. It could have been a year afterwards. I don't remember. I believe I was only 17. He was 18. He was 18. So there's not much of an age difference there. And his name was like Troy or Tony or something that started with a T, but for this video I'm just gonna say his name is Troy. I also met him through IMVU, but I didn't meet him through the thing. I actually met him through a friend through IMVU who wanted me to go on a blind date with him. And at this point, I wasn't really playing the game as much as I was. I wasn't really doing the whole entire role-playing thing where it's like, leans in closely, looks into your eyes and say, I love you. I wasn't really doing that all that much. He was hardcore into it. Like, he was sexually hardcore into it. Like, he had a problem. Like, a problem. Long story short, dated him for like 6 weeks. So I think that was like maybe a month altogether, maybe a month and a week. A month is considered 4 weeks, so a month and 2 weeks. Well, 3 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks. It's a month. We're just gonna say a month and 2 weeks. Yes, a month and 2 weeks. Just recalculating in my head. And I really fell hard for this guy. And I got really close to him, and we connected a lot because I don't know if his mom actually passed away, but he said his mom and dad passed away when he was young. He said he was like 8 and they got in a car crash. And I told him about my mom passing away when I was 13 due to breast cancer, and he said, wow, that really sucks, but if you talk to me, you can talk to me. And he was the first person out of my family that really did that. Because I mostly kept to myself because I didn't want to talk to anybody about this because I didn't want to feel like anyone's burden. But, of course, all good things must come to an end. My friend, for the sake of this video, not doxing her and releasing her real name, we're going to say her name is Chantel. It's not her real name. Also, her and I are no longer friends. We stopped being friends when my real-life boyfriend cheated on me with her, and she was well aware that him and I were still dating. And I don't consider these two guys boyfriends because I fell in love with the people they were pretending to be, not the real thing, so I don't consider me dating them because of that factor that I did not fall in love with them. I fell in love with what they wanted me to fall in love with. But I did fall in love with who they wanted me to fall in love with, so who is to tell? Who is to say? Yeah, got me to fall in love with them. It was a lot. And his friend, well, Chantel, who is my friend in real life and also a close friend of mine in AMBU. But my best friend, like, we made friendship bracelets when we were 10. We knew each other 6 years prior to this situation. Came up with the courage to tell me that he was fake. I asked her how she knew this, and she said, ask to see a picture of him. So I asked to see a picture of him. I still had the fake app on my Kindle because I wasn't using my Kindle as much as I was usually. He sent me a picture of herself. Because if you take a picture of yourself, a woman can put her hair up in workout clothes. And if they have but a masculine face or masculine attributes, it's usually pretty easy to pretend to be a guy. If you need to pretend. I don't know why you need to pretend, but in case you need to pretend to be a guy. So she did that, and I said, oh. I saw she had cleavage, and I asked her about that, and she said, I have a lot of muscle. And I said, do you know Chantel? And she said yes. And I said, well, she said that you're a girl and you're fake. And he said, oh, so you believe your best friend more than you believe me? And I said, well, yes. You and her have been friends for a while. And this is when Chantel and I's relationship went kind of downhill. Because they knew each other 3 years before I met her. And I'm just going to give her a fake name, Gabriella. First name that came to mind. Is her name start with a G? I fucking don't remember. I don't think so. I think her name started with like a C or an S or some shit. I know it didn't start with a G. I don't think. I don't know. But, yeah. Two really bad circumstances of me falling in love with these guys. Just laugh at my experiences, but also take them into account that people can be faking who they are. And I have a lot of more where they're not boyfriends, but they faked who they were to be my friend. And I'm gonna find out at some point. There was a person, their name was Harry Styles, and they found me on Facebook. I know you ain't Harry Styles. Harry Styles doesn't care who I am. Harry Styles is off somewhere running away from Taylor Swift. That's what he is doing currently. Living his best life with the giant fish he saved from the music video Dory. That's what he is doing. Not friend requesting a girl who lives in a small town in a rural state. That is not what he is doing. Okay? Okay. But yes. Be careful. We meet on the internet. Don't tell them if they want to know where you live or want your phone number or something. Please just be careful. Even if you trust these people, meet them first. Well, if you know these people in real life, if you're younger than 18, ask your parents first, and then it's up to you. If the parents are okay with it, then whatever. It's up to you. But if you're 18 and older, be careful, because it can really happen to anyone, any age, any time, any gender, any ethnicity. It can happen, and you never know what you're getting yourself into. Luckily for me, none of them led into kidnappings or rapes or murders or anything like that. But there are other people out there that aren't very lucky. So please just be careful, guys. I kind of went very serious at the end, but it's a very real thing that we need to worry about. And I'll see you guys in the next video.